contest is in the 170-pound pro division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, Aleksey Itunin.
Picture I've ever taken, maybe. Real serious.
We are here at Hardrock MMA 98, our main event fight, Bowling Green, Kentucky, at the Sloan Convention Center. Walking into the cage now, Aleksey Itunin, all the way from Sarasota, Florida. Professional record of 0 wins, 2 losses. He's looking for his first professional win. He had 7 wins as an amateur. He fought as long ago as 2010.
And introducing his opponent, Ricky Jones Jr.
Hometown hero, Ricky Jones Jr. Can't say enough good things about Ricky Jones Jr. He's making his pro debut here tonight. Ricky Jones Jr., a record, amateur record of 8 wins and 7 losses. He has fought anybody and everybody that there is to fight within his weight range. Absolute legends. He's fought Maloff, Lance, Kevon.
Lance Lawrence.
Yeah, he's fought Lance. He fought Robbie Maloff. Fought Kevon Avery. So he has some losses, all from savages.
He's actually moved up in weight, Alex. What do you think of that?
Yeah, he has. I think he was cutting too much weight before. I think this is the proper weight class for him. I hope that he's healthy. People get so caught up in cutting weight, thinking that if you'll be smaller, you'll be stronger. Doesn't always work that way. Apparently there was some trash talk at the weigh-ins last night. Ricky Jones Jr. coming out of Josh Johnson's E-Town beatdown. Always respectful.
Once again, we're at the Sloan Convention Center in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Once again in the 170-pound pro division, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 171 pounds, representing Team Chaos and the Sarasota.
Ricky Jones Jr., a purple belt under Josh Johnson. Josh Johnson's got an all-star reel of jiu-jitsu fighters underneath him. Some of the best people in the world have come under Josh Johnson. Joe Bays.
Representing E-Town beatdown from Bowling Green, Kentucky, Ricky Jones Jr. Folks, this is your main event.
Shut him down. Go high. Go high.
Third man in the cage, Rob Mooney.
Ricky Jones pawing that jab out. Feint from Itunin. Good feints coming from Ricky. Kick check by Ricky Jones Jr. Filling out now.
Inside fish, nice and calm. Good. Keep it reaching.
Itunin throws that straight right, immediately drops his left hand to his waist as he throws that right. We'll see if Ricky Jones picks up on that.
So he throws the, explain that to our viewers.
So if you don't know, as Itunin is throwing his right hand, he's dropping his left hand down to his hip, leaving his face completely uncovered.
You need to always keep your hands up by your chin or above your chin.
Yes, sir. If you're throwing your right hand, your left hand needs to be covered, and vice versa. Itunin's not doing so. He's being lazy.
Itunin with the pretty good leg kick, or a high kick.
Yeah, he threw a good high kick. Ricky Jones absorbed it. We'll see if he can do it for 15 minutes.
Once again, this is a 170-pound pro fight, 3 5-minute rounds, Alex. Itunin in from out of state. He's playing the role of the bad guy against Ricky Jones Jr., the local celebrity.
Yeah, he's trying to play spoiler on Ricky Jones Jr. pro debut. To me, it looks like he's trying to hit a home run. I don't know if he has it in him to do it for 15 minutes. Starting to walk backwards now. It might be too good shift and level change from Ricky Jones Jr. Ricky Jones Jr. with double underhooks. It was easy for him to get there.
Position and control, fish. No, just sit there, girl. You're good, fish. We got a turning. We got a turning, fish. Turning to me. You got the overhook on the elbow. He's got him again.
If I'm Ricky Jones Jr. here, I'm throwing knees to the legs, to the body, everywhere I can.
You're good, fish.
Good knee to the body by Ricky Jones Jr. Ricky Jones dominating the underhooks.
This is called clinch work, Alex.
Yeah.
Club off and turn.
So Ricky Jones has exactly what he wants. He has double underhooks. If I'm Aleksey Itunin, I'd start pummeling for my own underhooks. That way you can control.
Ricky Jones Jr. did a good job of hooking the leg for the takedown, but Itunin did a good job of adjusting during that takedown, and he ended up on top.
Yeah, Ricky, he got a little too out of control there. Try to run straight through him, through Itunin. But this is E-Town beatdown BJJ right here. Ricky's not worried about being in this position at all.
Let's go. He's tired, fish. Push the right leg away. Push the right leg down and pass. Push the right leg down and pass. Push the right leg down and pass.
Ricky Jones working a good high guard. If you've never seen an MMA fight before, what Ricky's doing right here, he's closing his guard. He's trying to work it up high so that he can isolate an arm. He's trying to get one arm out, or he's trying to spin under and isolate an arm for an arm bar so that he can submit Aleksey Itunin.
Let's get your ground game, baby. Your ground game. Work your ground game. Push your hand on his face.
What Aleksey Itunin needs to do here, he needs to open Ricky Jones Jr.'s guard and pass to one side or the other. He needs to start being active, or Ricky's going to force him.
This event is sponsored by B2 Digital, trading at BTDG. These are long rounds, Alex.
Ricky Jones dangerously close there to spinning under for an armbar. Aleksey just barely slipped out. Yeah, it's you can't say enough about the difference between a 3-minute round and a 5-minute round.
This is Ricky's professional debut.
Yep.
First time he's had a 5-minute round probably, right, Alex?
Yes, sir, in an MMA fight, absolutely. We'll see if he's ready for it.
Not to say that he didn't train for it. Josh Johnson certainly has him prepared.
Yeah, if you go in there knowing that you're fighting a Josh Johnson opponent, you're fighting a game opponent who's been trained, ready to go.
He's no stranger to being on his back.
Not at all. If I'm Ricky Jones Jr. here, I'm throwing short elbows to the top of Itunin's head. Again, this is Ricky Jones' first pro fight. This is his pro debut. Haven't seen a single elbow from Ricky yet. Go to the second round here. Itunin stands up, takes a big, deep breath.
Now, Alex, once again, Alex Hacker is the 170-pound champion for Hardrock MMA. Alex, you went out of the state, and you've been that guy who's going into the hometown of the guy you're going against. Tell us about that experience. Do you like it?
Love it.
Do you almost prefer it?
Love it. I love traveling out of town and fighting hometown guys. There's nothing for me to worry about. I don't have to worry about seeing my friends and family out in the crowd. I don't have to say hello. I don't have to shake hands. I have to avoid everybody, which is what I like. I keep my mind on my fight and my opponent.
Probably a little bit of a pain in the neck, having people, everybody, you're worried about going in there and fighting for your life.
Absolutely.
And you've got people texting you, hey, I just got here, probably.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
Turn your phone off.
Okay.
Yeah, for anybody that's going to take an MMA fight soon, when you hit that fighters meeting, turn your phone off. Get ready to go. Get your mind right.
We already know we got this. We're just not sure how yet.
Good inside kick from Ricky there. Itunin again with that low left hand, telegraphing that kick. Ricky's having none of it. Ricky Jones Jr. switches his stance.
Itunin going for a Darce.
Yeah, he slipped that in pretty tough.
Wow. Very savvy move by Itunin. Tell the viewers, Alex, what Itunin is doing to Ricky Jones here.
So he's isolating a head and arm choke here, but he's trying to choke, make Ricky choke himself with his own arm on one side, cut his carotid artery, and Ricky taps. Wow.
Aleksey Itunin came in from out of town. He's playing the spoiler role, and he did just that. He beat Ricky Jones Jr. of E-Town. I mean, under Josh Johnson, that's a devastating loss for Ricky Jones Jr.
That's a huge shock to me. Ricky looks like he has an injury in his abdomen, maybe a rib.
Itunin is apparently no stranger to the groundwork either, Alex.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Very crafty submission he snuck in there.
Yeah, he shot that arm straight through for that Darce, what he did.
Before we get to the official decision, once again, Bowling Green, thank you so much. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at hardrockmma.com. And your official decision coming up momentarily. We want to thank all the viewers out there nationwide and around the world watching us here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and especially Miss Pascal. All right, Bowling Green, 38 seconds of round number 2.
So good for Aleksey Itunin. He comes from out of state, grabs his first professional win. Good for him. Crowd's booing for him. It's nobody likes it, but it's what happened.
We want to thank everyone for tuning in. Hardrock MMA 98.
Coming out here, and I want to make one thing clear. All that BS at the weigh-ins, I was just trying to put on the show. You can ask my opponent, and just like you can listen to me, I approached him after, and I said, hey, man, that was just a Celtics. I respect you. Good luck. Let's have a good fight. He came out here. Ricky brought a great show. Thank you so much. It takes two to tango. I want to thank Sarasota Boxing Club, baby. I want to thank Team Chaos. I want to thank Medusa, Coach Harold, Wyland, my wife, Dream Emoji, Donnie Corbell, who am I forgetting? Sean Corbell, my family, everyone who came out. I love you guys so much. My mom, my dogs, my 2 sons.
Good for him.
I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I got to get my life together.
Aleksey Itunin said he's got to get his life together.
He took a good step in the right direction just now.
Very crafty, savvy Darce choke, Alex.
Yeah, that surprised me.
We want to thank everyone for tuning in to Hardrock MMA 98, live here at the Sloan Convention Center in Bowling Green, Kentucky. It's been a great night of fights. We look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.